Yeah, okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. You should always try your best to help while you wait for someone professional to arrive.
Yeah, it's called first aid.
Yeah. Getting the worst of the bleeding to stop even a little bit, Susie did good. Susie did good. Don't shit on my girl for that. She did her best.
So, can we go into the store?
Sorry, kid. Check the sign.
We looked at the sign.
Yeah. But did you check it? Open.
Yeah, we checked the sign. It says open.
Right, because Santa's aware that we're not actually Chris, huh? So the player would have to check it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Thanks for checking that. That's wrong.
And change your stupid sign.
Alright, I'm on it. One change sign coming up.
I don't see you changing your sign.
Got it. Come back in a bit. Here. That took me a second.
Bro, you didn't even try.
So can we go in yet?
What does the sign say?
It says Clopen. The hell's that mean?
Beats me. I just work here.
We'll change it again.
Alright, you're the boss.
I don't see you changing your sign.
Got it. Come back in a bit. Yeah. Yes. Yes, absolutely yes. It even blinks in the text.
What the heck does that sign mean?
Seems to indicate some kind of sense.
So does it say the door's open or closed?
This just means there's a scout in front of the door.
But the door's locked, right? It's closed.
Locked? Yeah. It's been unlocked this whole time.
So it's open.
Yeah, no one's in there. But it's not closed. It's an in-between state. Like, like Clopen. Kinda miss you wish you had a sign for that.
Chris, we're done with this guy.
So, after careful deliberation, here is my tier list ranking of all the characters in Reverse 1999. Here in D tier, we have the characters who I don't have a really super strong impression of. I feel kind of neutral about, and I'm kind of looking forward to more of their stories being fleshed out. Argus is here specifically because I'm just super confused about her side story. I kind of got lost in her unreliable narration, so he's gonna be in D tier. C tier, I have a somewhat stronger impression of. Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, go while those feet go. We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Oh. Waste time with a masterpiece, waste time with a masterpiece. Huh, you should be rolling with me, you should be rolling with me. Ah, your real life fantasy, your real life fantasy. Huh, but you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from this sweet, sweet craving. Oh, let's lose our minds and go frickin' crazy. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. I'll be player, you'll be my only one. Let's lose our minds and go pray crazy. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean, huh? Goddamn, see you licking frosting with your own hands. Want another taste? I'm begging, yes, ma'am. Tired of all this candy on the dry land, oh. Waste time with a masterpiece, don't waste time with a masterpiece, huh? You should be wrong with me, you should be wrong with me. Ah, your real life fantasy, your real life fantasy, huh? But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from this sweet, sweet craving. Whoa, let's lose our minds and go freaking crazy. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. I'll be your player if you'll be my only. Whoa, let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Oh, keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. A sincerely wonderful good morning to the void. My name is Decaf NVIDIA. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I'm also a hobby voice actor and singer. Sorry. I'm also a voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both those things in the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we are continuing with our playthrough of Deltarune. Although we've already finished the chapter, there's one thing that has been eluding me, and that has been this game. This right here. Oh. Huh. There we go. There, right there. Oh, whoops. Got to make YouTube chat visible, although there isn't anyone chatting there right now. It's just good to keep it available. Okay. Actually, let me test that. One more. No, right, that doesn't really help. There, okay. Emotes don't really work the same, you know? Okay, yeah, there we go. Better. So I'm just here playing the rhythm game, trying to just like score in the hard mode of this last song. It's really quite difficult. Do I ever plan on getting S rank on the normal mode? Maybe? I don't know. Like I said, it is really difficult. Definitely not going for T rank though. As far as I've gotten. Ah! Man. Holy cow, I've never gone that far. Alright. Let's keep at it. Keep learning the pattern. No way. No way. Well, I did it. I'm done. Well, this is kind of awkward. I've been trying to do this for like weeks. And I ended up finishing it in the first 10 minutes of the stream. I'm not gonna punish myself by going for S rank, I don't think. In the hard mode. Would people want to see that? Is that entertaining for anyone? I mean, the sense of fulfillment I'm feeling right now is like through the roof, because like I've been doing this for so long, and I finally was able to finish like the song. At the same time, I'm kind of at a loss, because like I was fully expecting to be here for the next 2 hours, just kind of like failing over and over again, and then it just kind of happened. Like, say what you will for how incredibly unforgiving it is and difficult. The song here, the rhythm, the beat map is actually very good and accurate to the actual song. It's just that the timing has to be really precise at those notes. So I guess what you should pick up on, because I like raised the volume a little bit. so I could really hear like the bass parts and how the guitar plays. Okay, yeah, let's try going for S rank for normal, I guess. Bring ourselves back down a level. So I'm still playing Deltarune on stream. Okay, that's significantly easier, but the song is still pretty difficult. I'd say that's probably A rank. How many misses I had? Yeah, 18 missed notes. And 176 normal notes. Oh, not even A rank, okay. But yeah, I think it's doable for me to like get to S rank with normal. The question then becomes, do I actually attempt S rank for these two songs here, or should I be satisfied with, like, honestly, being able to get through hard mode? It took me, I don't know, 7, 8 attempts over like 2 3 hour streams. Oh, let me try that again. I'll let you make it a habit not to restart in the middle whenever I can. Okay, gotta figure out the double taps. Gotcha. And, like, seeing myself do that, yeah, I think I'll just hit S rank here and I'll be satisfied. If I let my perfectionism get in my way, I'll never be able to get anything done, you know? Case in point. Okay, that's the last time I'll retry in the middle. Ah! Dang it. That would have been so good. I swear, the jump from normal to hard is, like, so jarring, because normal is so forgiving compared. Eh, worse than my first attempt, but not too bad. Actually, kind of better because I have less missed notes. Okay, yeah. Getting there, getting there. I was worried I wouldn't have anything to do for the stream here, but like by like accidentally you know, getting to finish so quickly my goal. But in the grand scheme of things, it took me several attempts to get here in different sessions and like coming back on it to it and working on it. So yeah, I think I'm satisfied with the B rank here in hard mode. Okay, that was terrible. Much better. Much better. Getting there, getting there. Hey, only 13 missed notes. Let's go. And a super long combo. Hey, Rank, come on. Yeah! Alright, progress, progress. Let's keep at it. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. So close. Woo! That's the best we've done so far. Once I messed up once, though, I kind of lost my rhythm, and I was like, ah, dang. But maybe? Maybe? Hey. Ayo. Ah, okay. Alright, alright. Gonna keep at it. I'll take a short break after this, though. Here we go. I'm gonna start over there. I was getting my own head. Okay, here we go, here we go. Stop restarting. I gotta stop restarting. It is not helping my mental state. Keep it the flow. Yeah, I'm still satisfied with this next one. I'll just take my break. Okay, okay. We got this. Alright, alright. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. Whew. Alright. I know I can do it. It is just like... It is a matter of hitting those double buttons when they show up.
Yeah.
And just like, if I miss one, I have to just like not get in my own head about, you know, it being missed in the first place. Oh, Monex, welcome in. I forgot, I was still setting up the mix it up to like count people's attendance thing, so it like counts up. I keep forgetting to do that. Seeing as I'm probably going to end stream early today, I'll probably do it afterwards. Monex says, I gotta get some rest, but hope you're doing well. I am, Monex. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for saying hi, and please do get some rest. Ah, I'll be finishing patch 3.4 today. Later today. Yay, have fun. Folks, please go ahead and check out Monex over on his channel. They are a video game streamer here on Twitch, playing a lot of Reverse 999 as well. You can click the heart on top of the chat and give them a follow. You're welcome. You're just joining me here for Deltarune, but not like the greater game Deltarune. I did already beat all 4 chapters. I'm just here playing the rhythm game. I was somehow able to beat the hardest difficulty song here. Not get like a huge score or anything like that, but just like finally finish the song. Because that particular song is the case where you're like, if you mess up enough times, the song just stops in the middle. And so my score was just blank for the past like couple of months. So I finally got the B rank, which was just like finish the song, right? And holy cow, does it feel good. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it happened in the first 10 minutes of the stream, so I was like, well, I gotta do something for the rest of the stream, even though I will probably end early. So now I'm here like trying to get S rank in the normal mode, which is still pretty dang difficult, but it is a lot more doable than trying to just like beat hard mode here. Because hard mode is way more unforgiving. You have to be like on it like the 0.6 millisecond timing. Whereas S rank here is just like, be sure to hit every note, even if it's not like perfect. They give you a lot of leeway in the normal mode compared. Like it's easier than most rhythm games even. Which I think is the casual experience. Okay. I'm gonna keep my fingers a break here. Folks, thank you so much for stopping by to today's stream. It's not gonna be a very long one. Excuse me. I didn't really have plans for doing anything else other than playing the rhythm song in Deltarune, and then it happened immediately, so I think this is a sign as like I can do like a shorter stream today and it'll probably be fine, right? Maybe I'll just like make this its own like short video of like, yeah, I finally beat it all by itself. Content. Talking about my plans though, so there's a couple of things in the works, right? I am still going to be playing like Reverse 1999 regularly. That's like my bread and butter when it comes to streaming and to content creation here on Twitch and on YouTube. But I have to think about what games would like replace or slot in on different days, right? Especially because I have a different day off now. So like Saturday is Minecraft, Sunday is editing. Those are fine, right? And so I have to like figure out how I want to use my days off, which is Monday and Tuesday, and then decide if I want to do it like, you know, as I'm saying it out loud, I probably like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stream on weekdays. So like 12 hours on Monday and Tuesday, and then 3 hours on Wednesdays. Which then brings me to like, what do we do on a Wednesday, right? And my thought process is, once I'm finally able to finish my first playthrough of Date Everything, that opens up all of my time to like play another game that is maybe not as intensive, but does offer me the opportunity to like play it on stream regularly enough and people would like watch me play it. So I'm thinking we'll continue my playthrough like initial map area for 6 years, and I should probably at some point get around to actually like playing the rest of the game. I unlocked the boat that's supposed to take you to the new continent, but I just keep finding myself getting stuck-ish, just trying to like find all the little things, like all the broken down cars, all the bounty quests that you can do, all the people you can meet, all the recipes you can get, all the fish you can fish. As a completionist, this is like kind of the trappings of a completionist, is like wanting to do everything as much as possible. But the reality is, it being a JRPG, it's already long enough. So I had kind of like put on the back burner, and then I got burnt out on it to continue Final Fantasy 15. Though funny enough, I never actually played Final Fantasy 15 on stream. I started playing Final Fantasy 15 like at the height of COVID, before I started streaming, which was because I didn't have a computer to stream on. I only had the PS4, and the PS4 streaming is not the best, let's be honest. But yeah, so Final Fantasy, right? I was playing Final Fantasy 15, and once I finished Date Everything, I'll slot that in on Wednesdays. So like 3 hours of just like driving around, exploring, and on occasion actually progressing the story. Maybe Wednesdays will just be like chill Final Fantasy 15 fishing days, for all I know. But that is the plan, right? And then Monday and Tuesday are my long stream days, so definitely going to slot in AI the Somnium Files into, I think, Tuesday streams, based on like my voice acting group's like plans. We would voice act, you know, Monday morning for me. Sorry, towards the end of my Monday stream, but that's Tuesday morning for me. And so Tuesday night, maybe I play Air the Somnium Files for like 6 hours and then switch games to I don't know, pretty much whatever I want. There's like Interviolence to play, which will be coming out in May, and then there's like a bunch of like indie games and games in my library I haven't touched in forever, and like things that I want to like complete, right? Or I could just do like shorter streams on Tuesday. Like I could do editing and focus on that for a little bit. You know, once I'm like through my raw footage, and I'm like able to upload just like 3 videos a day and like be satisfied with that, then that opens up the door for me to like do more streams again, and then slowly stockpile up a backlog of things to edit. So I think what we're gonna do here is like Mondays will be like 12 hours of reverse, something crazy like that, like reverse 1999 or something like that. Just like playing various game modes, hanging out, chilling. And then Tuesdays would be Air the Somnium Files and whatever other game I want to play. Maybe I will like move things around on a Monday if I have like a sponsorship, or if we have like collaboration things. Wednesday would be, like I said, Final Fantasy 15. Saturday Minecraft. Sunday would be editing. I could also slot in some editing time, like off stream, in between those, and just like generally pace myself, so I can do both streaming here on Twitch and YouTube, and then also uploading the offline videos to YouTube. Hello, Christine, welcome in. Just taking a break here. Alright. Now that I've taken a break from the song, let's go ahead and continue trying to get S rank here. But only normal mode, because I'm not confident I can do S in hard mode. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're not there yet, but keep working at it. And since I know I'm already messed up anyway, I can talk a little bit. So if anyone's joining us to watch like Deltarune story, I've already finished all 4 chapters. Today's stream is just all about playing the rhythm game. That's all I'm doing. I was finally able to beat the hard mode of this one song here, and I'm now trying to get to S rank. But it might not be the most entertaining thing to watch. Gotta figure out that ending too. I know it's B rank. Yeah. I think to get S rank I just have to like get a combo going. Or hit more gold notes. Ah, okay. Woo! Pretty dang good, but not quite there. Only 6 missed notes! Holy cow! My pretty sure total score is what... And I, like, hit a bit too early for a lot of those. Yeah. Only the B rank. So, like, even though I missed the least amount of notes I've done so far, timing still matters to actually get the higher score. Okay. That's okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Stop restarting, otherwise I'll just keep getting my own head about it. Breathing. Wah wah. Now we're trying again. Okay. Last time I'm gonna retry like in the middle there. Because I gotta get to the song, otherwise I won't get better. Ah! Actually, didn't mean to press it that time. See, this is why we just gotta keep getting to the song. Because if we get mired in our small mistakes at the beginning, we'll never make it to the end. And then I won't get to practice the end, which is the whole point. So I'm gonna live with that mistake there at the beginning there. That's my own fault. At this point, I'm already talking, so I'm just gonna keep talking while I play. I've never had a good sense of rhythm. I'm always Russian. You guys can't tell by the way I'm playing this game. And so I always get a little bit over-eager and excited when I'm doing well, and then I like mess up and I'm like, oh, gotta go back and fix it. But that's been a bad habit of mine And pretty much any musical thing I do. Like I ended up joining dance club, but people would notice when like I would lag behind because I don't have the same level of coordination as their dancers do. And in choir, though I often played the role of you know, the main bass voice, and in some ways a soloist. The reason they made me a soloist in some cases, and the main, was because I had the like louder voice, and because I was kind of like often doing things that stood out so much that like when I made a mistake, people followed. And so to avoid that, or to kind of like make it a more cohesive piece, sometimes people have to adjust around me, which is not the greatest feeling in the world, but it is what it is. Okay. Alright. There. I finally got through it all the way through. And from here, I should get out of my own head about it and actually like do the song all the way through. And if I don't get the S rank in one go, that's fine, because that just means practice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's how I do the ending. Okay. And weirdly enough, I got a higher score than I did before. Yeah, A rank. Okay. Earnest effort. Okay, I'm going back to clenching my fists. I was trying this thing where I like do an open palm with my two fingers, but clenching my fist seems a bit better. I'm gonna go all the way through the song, even if we mess up like that. I was about to say, but like, I started talking about doing it, so I messed myself up. Alright, let's try it again, let's try it again. But from there on, no more resets. Just finish the song all the way through. No matter what. Okay, I'm gonna get some Mulligan there. That's really funny. Huh? Huh? Come on. Ah, okay, alright, alright. Almost there, almost there. Give myself that. I'm gonna give myself that. Halfway through. Okay. I feel my right finger slowing down. It's another. Oh, hang on. No. I need a break. Okay, finger break. My right hand is slowing down significantly here, so let's go ahead and give my fingers a chance to recover. Let's also hide it a little bit. This is a good chance to remind folks, though, that hey, if you enjoyed the music gameplay so far, you may enjoy the music videos that we've done over on YouTube. The most recent video we did was a music video for the game Reverse 1999, featuring 7 musicians and 7 artists to create this really cool animatic fan music video. Starring Igor and Erd. You can go ahead and check it out over in that link. And if you enjoyed any of the content so far, you can go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are very close to being able to monetize ourselves. Sitting pretty at 360 subscribers. I'm close to hitting that gap of like 100 or so subscribers here. And, you know, from there, all I have to do is get to 1,000, and then I can probably like monetize it through advertisements. I'm also working on the podcast for Two Cats Writing, which is another way I'm trying to like turn my passion here into a career. So aside from subscribing to my YouTube channel, please also do subscribe to the podcast Two Cats Writing. The subject matter of said podcast is 2 authors on the indie side and on the traditional publishing side. My good friends GC Nation AD Writes, talking about their perspectives and giving general advice for any interested authors who may be interested in either world of publishing and the writing industry in general. They also have some unique perspectives as like coming from those 2 sides, but are slowly but surely coming together into becoming hybrid authors. You know, being both traditional and published authors. And if you want to check out any of their books, Lady Writes books are here on these links, and MJ's book as a traditional author is here on these links. Okay, resting my fingers. I don't normally get too many people like talking in chat necessarily. So I'm the kind of person who is extroverted, but I always work better when I have a conversation partner. For anyone who's like watched me play any of like the multiplayer games, or when I have guests over voice acting with me, you would really notice that I would come alive when I'm with other people. Like talking by myself with no one else here with me is always a little bit of a challenge, but something I'm like constantly working on. Like, okay, how do I actually go about like somehow harnessing the ADHD tangent to actually just like ramble on to an invisible audience? Hence why I call you guys the Void or the Fractals. I very much see myself as like, whenever I do stream or whenever I'm like creating content like this, it is just like purely going out into the ether, and if someone like is watching actually or like talks back, great. Otherwise, that's fine too. It's the Void. And as I say that, Before Dawn shows up. Hey Before Dawn, welcome in. Folks, please go ahead and follow Before Dawn over on their channel. They are a video game streamer here on Twitch, also a TCG player, doing various card games, including Pokemon. You can go ahead and click the heart on the chat and give them a follow. And if you find that you would like to chat at any given time, or just want to keep up with the various things I do, music videos, the edited down VODs, the memes that I make, aside from subscribing to the YouTube channel or my TikTok, you can head on over to Discord. On Discord, I make various announcements, and actually there is a topic I can talk about here while I'm letting my fingers rest before we dive back in again. is, if you guys will recall, about a year ago, like almost a year and a half ago at this point, there was a break-in at my house. Essentially, the burglars had like jangled the gate open, broke the window, and then like pushed their arm through the gap in that window to then open the front door. And luckily, I had gone downstairs, like in that moment, and like they didn't really take anything, but it did give everyone a scare because like, hello, door and gate wide open, windows broken, and so I like went around the house waking everyone up in the middle of the night to tell them, hey, I think we got broken into. And so the entire month, if you guys will recall, I did like a fundraiser stream trying to raise funds to replace the broken window and to improve our security. And that took a while, because like actually raising funds is like always a weird thing to do, like asking people for money. But you guys came through, and so like we were able to raise enough money to replace the window and then put up CCTV cameras. But since then, my family and I have been slowly but surely like saving up money. Like what little I'm able to save outside of the stream from like my own day job, and what I set aside for like emergencies, plus my family makes, because we're all like, well, almost all of us are working adults for the most part. So we're able to pool our resources together, and finally this month we are replacing all the front windows and the big door in the front of our house with something a bit more secure. You know, nothing has like happened since then, and there hasn't been like reports of any burglaries in the neighborhood since then. So it is just like, at this point, peace of mind, but it is something that we like are very careful about, because you know, there's a senior living at home, and she was in her room sleeping, and if these like burglars had like been there, and gosh, I sure to think about it, but like if they had been there and been a bit more aggressive with what they were doing, I just worry. And so we've pulled our resources together, and finally this month we are like doing a bit more to like secure our home and make sure that we're safe. So yeah, replacing those windows, because up to this point the window has just been boarded up like with wooden planks and like metal, but now we're actually like replacing it, and the windows are not like openable from the outside, and also are covered up by like the metal bars just to be safe. So all that is to say, folks, thank you so much for if you've been here since then, like a year and a half ago, about November, thank you so much for helping me raise funds for that, and thank you for letting me have that peace of mind and continue to support my stream so I can do that. Oh yeah, talking about supporting my stream, and while I'm still like letting my fingers have a break here, in case you guys aren't aware, we have new emotes. It's a mix of like random like PNG images that I found online that are free, and some new commissioned emotes talking about some of the funds I'm able to like use for the stream now from Demon Koala. I'm waiting for another emote as well from Hanabi, if they're going to be up for doing that anytime soon. And so if you are subscribed, you can go ahead and use the new emotes, and if you are a follower, I've added and moved around some of the old follower emotes so that people can go ahead and make use of those now. So a bunch of new stuff, and I learned my lesson. They are no longer tethered to just one game. For as much as I love Genshin Impact, and I still really am a huge fan of the story, after I stopped playing that game, it kind of didn't make sense that I still had Genshin emotes, and so I've given those away to people who still play Genshin Impact, and replaced them with these cool like emotes based on my avatar. And though some of them are still references to like creative works and passion projects, if I ever like fall out of love with those creative works, or if they're no longer relevant to the zeitgeist, then I can still say that they are relevant to, you know, my avatar here. So like the comedy and tragedy mask is a reference to the Amazing Digital Circus and Gangle specifically. The finger guns and the like cat face in general is like a reference to Apothecary Diaries. I mean, there's one that I guess I'll never get rid of. It's me as QB, because Madoka Magica is such a staple of the anime world that it's kind of hard to go wrong by that. Unless they start using generative AI, in which case, yeah, that would suck. But at least the original series from the 2000s now? Yeah, like 2000s would still be intact and not be tarnished by any future AI use. Hypothetically, this is not like me saying that Madoka is using generative AI. I only mention this because like there was anime I was watching, which I really, really love, and I'm starting to have a little bit of mixed feelings of, but also it is clearly not something that is the fault of the animators, but rather the fault of the corporate executives who are like pushing for these things. I was watching Ascendance of a Bookworm, and I've been watching, and I'm still continuing to watch it, right? Because I'm really interested in seeing where the story goes. And then all of a sudden while I'm watching it, I noticed in the background that like some of the background art doesn't seem quite right. And I'm not an artist, so I thought maybe it's just like my imagination. And lo and behold, because I'm part of like forums and I like discussing like anime and things over on Discord and on various social media sites like YouTube and Reddit, people have pointed out that, oh no, those backgrounds look weird for a reason. It turns out Ascendance of a Bookworm's like background artists have been forced to use generative AI in some of the shots, and it's not to the point where it's like blaringly obvious, but it is very distasteful. And so I'm still gonna end up, I'm probably just gonna watch the whole anime through because it is a small part, but I think after this season I might stop watching the anime and just like, if I'm gonna continue enjoying the series, I might just switch over to the original like format and just read it as a light novel, which is a shame because the animators and the voice actors are doing a fantastic job with the anime. The animation leaves something to be desired for sure, but it is a slow life to begin with, so it's not like all that huge of a deal. But I think with the use of generative AI and the like what I've heard about the story being a lot better in the book version, makes me think that maybe it'd be like worth a look, and maybe I would like drop the anime to then switch over to just reading the light novel once the season ends. Because like if they're gonna like use generative AI now, there's a good chance that they're probably gonna use it more in any like upcoming seasons, which we do not want. Again, to reiterate and just like make this clear, I'm not saying I don't want there to be an anime anymore. I just don't know if I can fully support when they are like using generative AI even for something as small as like background art. It's taking away the job of the like actual artist. Okay, finger break done. Once more into the breach. Try it again. Weird. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl. Now foot on the gas. Now foot on the brake. Like, I know I'm doing better. For sure. But actually, like, keeping it, that's the issue. Right. Ugh. Alright, alright. Keep at it, keep at it. Oh, come on! Excuse me. Better. Ah, so close. So close. Aston the programmer asked, is that Pumpshit like a tier? Kinda, yeah. Like the antlers? Whew. Alright, what are we at? Oh! Oh no, we did it! Yeah, we're done! Alright, let's go! Woo! Okay. That feels good. That feels real good. Okay, well, with that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream here. Like I said, I have some plans for how I'm going to restructure our streams moving forward. Basically playing a different game every day, with some exceptions for collaborations and things. But we're gonna go ahead and call that here. Oh, where's my mouse? There we go. S rank for all normal mode. And I was able to beat the hard mode of both of these songs. Hello?
Look, I know this guy can't talk, but he seems really pretty, like, he seems to really like his job. So let's just let him do it.
Yeah, so off stream, I am going to end up, like, replaying the entire chapter again. Because there is one thing I missed, and that was the, like, little piece of moss. I kept trying to, like, hold it off until I was sure that Susie rejoined the party. But the problem is the guy doesn't open the way to the egg if you've already gotten the egg. So, like, the guy only opens the way if you miss out on both the egg and the moss, right? And because I got the egg but not the moss, Susie wasn't able to, like, partake of the moss with me. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up replaying everything from chapter 4 from Noelle's house off stream. And then eventually at some point, I'll collaborate with Kisa L to do the last secret boss fight in chapter 4 to say that I fully completed chapter 4. This room, the mic room. That's the only thing I haven't done, is eat the moss in this game and fight Mike. For me to say that I completed everything. I was able to beat all the, like, bosses and everything. I got all the glass shards and the shadow mantle, what have you, right? Like, all good on all fronts there. But it's bothering me that I wasn't able to eat that moss. And so I'm gonna replay pretty much all of chapter 4, like 60% of it, to do that. And then, like, when we're done with that, I'll schedule a time for Kisa and I to voice act while we fight off against Mike. So yeah, that's the end of the stream, everyone. Thank you everyone so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see more of the stream, again, subscribe or follow, depending on what platform you're on. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitch, you can subscribe here. You can follow here. Well, you can also subscribe too if you have the funds for it, but I doubt anyone does in these trying times. We're going to be raiding out shortly, so feel free to join in the raid by copying the normal raid message or the sub raid message, whichever you prefer. I know it is like a very short stream, but that's because I wasn't really planning on doing all that much today. I was just, like, really challenging myself to play those rhythm games and get those scores I wanted. That's really all I'm here for. And because we're finally able to beat hard mode in, like, the first 10 minutes of the stream after, like, how many attempts, and then get to S rank, I'm pretty satisfied. So I'm gonna end things here early, with the satisfaction of knowing that I had a job well done here. So we're gonna go ahead and raid someone who always raids us, but I hardly ever get the chance to raid back. We're gonna go ahead and raid Calyx here. Calyx is playing Deadlock. It is a top-down third-person shooter game, you know, featuring several voice actors that you might know, like Matt Mercer. So it's very, very fun. Go ahead and say hi when you get there. And if you enjoy her PNG tuber shenanigans and content, consider giving her a follow as well. She also plays Minecraft on occasion, which is, I think, the reason why she, like, raids us a lot. What else? What else? Oh, I will be back on Saturday. On Saturday, we're going to be playing Minecraft with my friend, GSC Nation, Elena, and the others. Sunday will be productivity editing day, so I got some animation that I want to do for the next music video, plus a meme edit that I want to make for Chung Yu Hang, as well as Liang Yue. I'm trying to like figure out what song I want to sing for Liang Yue, or if I want to like reach out to any collaborator to sing a song with me instead. But we'll see. We'll see. I want to get to the animations of what I'm doing here first, and maybe slow down a little bit while the patch is not the most exciting in terms of like content for Reverse 19. Oh my goodness, there's an ad. Okay, hang on. We're gonna pause the raid. Ads running. Sorry, everyone. Gosh dang it, that timing is terrible. Here, let me just try to line up the raid. Okay. Well, I have to wait for this ad to finish. So, like as I'm sending you off, I guess, reminder folks, hey, I'm trying to make a content creation career. So if you'd be so kind as to subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my music videos, animations, edited VODs, voice acting, and memes that I do here on YouTube and TikTok as well, to an extent. I maybe should get to doing TikTok lives. I actually did unlock TikTok live, but that would involve me actually getting into doing the only thing I really want to do on TikTok live, which is to do these karaoke streams. And so I kind of have to figure out like how I would go about doing that in a kind of like vertical setup, like multi-streaming to both TikTok and Twitch and YouTube all at the same time, to encourage that, and then moving over to Twitch to like continue that party. That would involve me actually like getting into doing karaoke more regularly, which I want to do, but I don't know if I built an audience enough for yet. So maybe that's the priority. Maybe I'll just like build a audience for music first, so that more people will actually show up for live stream karaoke. Which I, again, very much love, but it is very weird, like singing just jukebox songs, essentially, to myself, for myself, with no audience watching or requesting songs. That on an instrument, and that way people are like, dang, this guy's actually playing an instrument for us. There's more value to that. So like, I'm trying to think of ways to have value added so that people actually would come to a live stream where I'm playing music. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'm just stalling. I'm stalling until we can raid properly in 10, 9, 8. Okay, that should be enough time. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba. Ba-ba-da. Now, YouTube folks, you don't have to worry about any raids, because raids are not a thing in YouTube. Though I would argue they probably should be. But YouTube hasn't quite figured out a way to segregate their, what do you call this? Live stream content from their offline content quite well enough yet. And so right now, this is just what we're living with, right? So if you're on the YouTube side, rather than like joining us in this raid, do check out the other like videos I've made, especially that music video I made recently with the other musicians who actually can play instruments. I provided the vocals, but they provided so much more, and you should go check them out. Okay, that's about everything. As I send you off, keep in mind and remember that the Caffeine video is from a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. Off you get.